Waterloo Regional Police Chief Mark Kroll joining us for this month's edition of Chief Chat, beginning with some continued issues with smash and grab robberies happening at local jewelry stores, one on Saturday in Kitchener and then another in Waterloo on Monday. Have there been any updates to these incidents?
No real updates to provide. It's disconcerting that the jewelry store robbery has come back. Last year we had 7 in total. Concerted efforts have been made over the past year to fortify our security response at these types of sites, pharmacies, jewelry stores, cell phone stores. And so we have our investigative teams dedicated to robberies working on the cases. And we know that a number of individuals did arrive in vehicles from those locations where jewelry was stolen, and we're working through those cases with our partners throughout Southern Ontario.
I mean, it's kind of obvious, but how challenging is it to find those people when they've fled so quickly?
Yeah, they happen in a matter of seconds and minutes, but we do work with our public safety partners across, as I mentioned, the Greater Toronto area, and we're sharing intelligence. And then we know, with stolen vehicles are involved, we can piece together through the identity, part of the investigation, who's involved, and we've had some great efforts to stop them and also to hold those accountable.
Switching gears a little bit here, St. Patrick's Day is just 11 days away. How is some of that prep coming, and is it similar to last year's?
Similar in that we're prepared. Certainly we know what to expect from previous years. We're always working with our emergency services partners, the City of Waterloo, the local educational institutions, the student unions, and also to prepare the neighborhoods, for what to expect. And so we know this is an unlawful, unsanctioned gathering, and there is a serious level of risk and danger to the community and the liability for those who do attend. So what will be different this year is we really want people to be aware of some enhanced City of Waterloo nuisance bylaws for those who are gathering through blocking of roadways, sidewalks, or failing to leave when directed by bylaw or police. There will be some enhanced capacity for us to lay tickets, and that's part of our fair and prudent attempt to minimize risk.
I guess, have you not been able to, lay those tickets as easily before?
These are some new enhanced provisions with the bylaw tickets themselves, and that allows us, to be very direct with people that they're unlawfully gathering in those situations, and that will be another tool through our education and then enforcement to minimize the risk to the impacted neighborhoods. We do want people to celebrate responsibly through a private setting or through a licensed establishment, and there's the balance of risk to our community that we always need to manage.
You kind of mentioned that collaboration. How much collaboration is done with the post-secondary schools?
That's all part of it. So, a lot of our core work is done with the City of Waterloo and our paramedic and fire partners there, but part of the student unions and the institutions themselves we do meet with to talk through options, and that will be an ongoing dialogue assessing year by year what are our options working together.
And you mentioned it a bit, but how did last year's work? I guess what worked last year and what are we bringing into this year?
Every year is a little different. Okay. I think there's factors like the weather, the time of year in terms of when St. Patrick's Day falls, and the impacted weekend, and whether there's exams and reading week and that type of thing to attend to. So there's always lessons learned in our operations. Largely, we've managed this well to minimize the safety risks, and we'll carry forward all those learnings into this year.
Okay, and switching really big gears here, but this weekend, Polar Plunge happening. Another event, another annual event. Do you look forward to it?
Certainly. So this is the 8th annual Polar Plunge, and so it's not only just a Waterloo region thing. This is something that is done right across Ontario and right across Canada. There's a police partnership with the Special Olympics Canada and Special Olympics Ontario. So at our headquarters facility tomorrow, 1 o'clock, we'll have dozens and probably hundreds of people gathering, and individuals, teams, organizations, they take the cold plunge, all for Special Olympics for a great cause, so I look forward to it.
Are you taking the plunge?
Always, yeah. I think I'll be first in line. It should be a warm day tomorrow, but the water will be icy, and we're prepared for a great time. So we encourage anyone to come out to watch, to contribute, and to support Special Olympics.
And anyone can come just take it in?
Absolutely. They can come and watch. There'll be music, there'll be refreshments, and there'll be a lot of laughs and some good cheer. So we encourage anyone to come along.
Perfect. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining me, Chief. Another edition of Chief Chat.
Thank you.